What up, Dokkaners? So, we are continuing coverage of the brand new data download that has dropped for Global and JP for the Dragon Ball Heroes Celebration. 27 units in this batch of units here, all getting awakenings or revamps in some form or fashion. So, a lot of good stuff coming up on the upcoming celebration. So, if you don't even plan on summoning, you've got your hands full with all of these awakenings and EZAs and free-to-plays. This is going to be a great celebration, I can tell you. Because some of these abilities are ridiculous. They may not be box office in terms of names, like Mechikabura or, Trunks or Boobity, but these abilities are really good. So if you guys haven't done so, check out my other videos. I go over everything up until this point. This last video is going to be about the Epic 7, the first 7 units to receive EZAs for heroes. The Gotenks, Toa, Super Saiyan 3, Pikkon, Boobity, and Janem Baby. These 7 I'll be going over in this video. But as far as my other units coverage, they've all been done in other videos. I will link all of them in the description. Go check them out and see which ones you like because they're really good. Some insanely good. So definitely do that. Also, before we get started on these 7 EZA units and how they look, I do want to talk about a couple of the things that happened in this JP download, which was the special stone. They've introduced this new special stone. We don't know what this is for yet. I don't believe we know. As of me recording this, we don't know. I'm assuming this is going to be some sort of like trade gem that you can exchange for something in the Baba Shop, maybe like an EZA Heroes unit or something like that. I would imagine, just because we've got so many units now, this is probably going to be something like that where you buy it, you redeem it, you get something free, one of the free units. I don't know if they're going to give us more of this. Maybe it's just going to be one-off. We don't know. The weakness for the 2 EZAs. We've got the 1621 Android EZA, the Fighters crossover. That weakness is going to be crossover. For the Heroes EZA, the 7 that I mentioned just now, for that Extreme Z battle, the weakness will be Dragon Ball Heroes. For the 3 surprise Dokkan Awakenings that I mentioned on my last video, all 3 of these units require medals that are already in the game. The GT Super Saiyan Vegeta Dokkan event, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Old Dokkan event, and the Hero Extermination event, Warriors Mark Super Saiyan Trunks. These medals are needed to awaken these units, so you can already get those events going to get all those medals necessary to awaken. Up next, we have an update to the category distribution in color coding. That's what they're doing here. I don't know if they're necessarily changing the ordering a little. They might be. I don't remember. Right now, as of me recording this, Dokkan's in maintenance, so I can't check. I don't remember if Dragon Ball Heroes and Crossover were at the bottom. I don't believe they were. So they did kind of restructure this to an extent, and then they also color-coded it, which it looks very nice, I gotta say. It looks nice, and it feels like it's a lot more organized. Shout out to Cody for possibly grouping everything in the appropriate fashion. We've got orange for story, green for race, yellow for transformation. So let's take a look. So the sagas are up here. The transformations, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, those are right here. The races would be like Namekians, Earthlings, Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans, whatnot. And then we've got cyan for power, blue for bond, purple for organization. So cyan was power. Wait, was it power? Yeah. So like full power. What else could it be? Full power, all out struggle, something maybe? I'm not sure. Blue would be bond. So bond of master and disciple, siblings bond. What else could there be? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. I'm kind of blanking. If they were in all English, it would be a lot easier to look at, but it's fine. Purple organization, that would be things like GT Boss, Dragon Ball Heroes, not Dragon Ball Heroes, movie heroes, movie bosses, stuff like that. And organization and group of people, I should say. Magenta, status or description. Teal, gimmick, dark blue, crossover. So they basically did a pretty decent job at clustering these in a little bit easier way to look at. I still think it should have been done alphabetically, but whatever. It's better than nothing, so shout out to them for actually doing something about this. But now, without further ado, let's take a look at the Epic 7 EZA, starting with Janem Baby. Also, big shout out to DokkanInfo.com. Check out this website. It is an extremely useful resource for all things Dokkan. Very up to date. The person who runs the website is extremely good at what he does, so big shout out to DokkanInfo.com. Check them out. So, Janem Baby, AGL type, key plus 3, 80%. Actually, wait, this is the original. This is the original info. I don't think we have the EZA info in here yet, so I'm going to consult none other than Minato. Hold on one second. Let me find Minato. Minato's Twitter. We get his tweets out right here. Okay, so we got Minato here. Oh, everybody's summoning for Legends. I forgot about that. Yeah, Legends is out right now. Okay, so if we go to this tweet. Okay, and now we can scroll down and find, we're starting with Janem Baby. So Janem Baby is right here. Okay, so Janem Baby, AGL type, key plus 300% across the board, raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and greatly lowers defense. For the passive, recovers 12% HP, attack and defense plus 120, high chance to evade enemies' attacks, plus an additional 12% chance to evade enemies' attacks within the same turn with each attack evaded. So this guy's kind of built like the STR Janemba in that the more you dodge, the easier it is to dodge even more. If HP is 60% or more, gain an additional attack and defense plus 120 when performing a super attack. So not exactly the most reliable unit defensively, because I think I'd rather prefer a guaranteed guard. But he's got a heal factor, he's got extra beefy attack and defense depending on your health, and he can dodge more if he gets lucky with the first couple dodges. So there you go, that's Janem Baby, and yeah, he's built similar and built different. Alright, up next we've got the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, or not Gotenks, Trunks. Let me scroll up and find that. I know that was further up here. Yeah, here we go. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, AGL, key plus 3, stats 100%, causes supreme damage and raises attack and defense for 9 turns. This was one of my favorite heroes units early on, because he raises his defense by 30% for 9 turns. Every other turn if he shows up and raises his defense, 9 turns, that means at least 5 turns he's stacking defense, making your cap an elevated level of ridiculous proportions. Plus, high chance of guarding all attacks made him a very reliable tank on the Legendary Goku event. So let's see, what does he look like now? Raises attack and defense by 50% for 9 turns. That's going to be stupid. That is stupid. That is Goten and Trunks level movie heroes. Those guys are really good too. Attack and defense plus 120, disables enemy guard, high chance to guard enemies' attacks. I was kind of hoping they'd upgrade this. Plus an additional attack plus 30 within the same turn when guard is activated. Okay. Plus an additional attack plus 12% up to 60 for each attack received, plus an additional attack plus 12 up to 60 for each attack performed. They basically just gave him more offense. They didn't really change his defense. They just gave him more offense, which is good because he's there as a tank. Now he provides a little bit more offensively as a tank. I would have preferred more focus on defense, but beggars can't be choosers. Up next, we've got Super Paikuhan. So let's take a look at this one. Got to scroll all the way through and find it. Here we go. All types. Key plus 3, 80% across the board. Raises attack and defense. Oh, it's a stacker. Okay. Causes supreme damage and greatly lowers attack. Was that what he did originally? No, he did not stack originally. Passive. Key plus 3, attack and defense plus 120% when facing one enemy. Perform an additional attack which has a high chance to become a super attack. When facing 2 or more enemies, perform an additional attack which has a high chance of becoming, a great chance of becoming a super attack. I'm going to read that again. Key plus 3, attack and defense plus 120. When facing one enemy, perform an additional attack which has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Okay. When facing 2 or more enemies, perform an additional attack which has a great chance of becoming a super attack. So basically, the more outnumbered you are, the higher the chance of you actually launching a second super attack. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 60 if the target enemy is in attack down status. So this works really well with his passive because you're already lowering their attack. You combine that with the fact that he's outnumbered, he will most likely launch an additional super attack which will then hit harder. So very nice for Paikon. Coming up next, my girl Toa. Let's see. Alright, here's AGL Toa. AGL type, key plus 300%. For the super attack, causes supreme damage and greatly lowers attack and defense. For the passive, attack and defense plus 100, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100 when facing super class enemy. Defense plus 80 when there is an extreme class enemy. Interesting. Oh, this is sort of a consolation. When you're not fighting super class, but you're fighting extreme class, you get defense plus 80. Extreme class allies, key plus 3 and 40% attack and defense. Wow. When HP is 30% or less, extreme class allies attack and defense plus 60% and recovers 100% HP. Very nice. That's a good boost. Was that how it was initially? It was. Okay. I haven't used her in so long. I forgot that she had a full heal. 60% attack and defense upon healing. That's a 10% boost here. Very nice. So Toa, definitely a lot better off now. I still prefer Freaky Toa, but she's definitely got more utility now. Coming up next after Toa is Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. Where is Gohan? Gohan. There we go. Int type key plus 300% stats, causes supreme damage, raises, seal super attack, and raises attack for 9 turns. That's a big change here. The seal, that's a big one. Excuse me. Key plus 2 attack and defense plus 120, plus an additional attack and defense plus 70% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% with 3 or more key spheres obtained. Chance to perform critical hit plus 30% with 5 or more key spheres obtained. Reduces damage received by 30% with 7 or more key spheres obtained. Whoa! That guy's got some defense now. That was the issue before, right? Because he gained offense over 9 turns. The Trunks gained defense over 9 turns. Out of the two, the Trunks is going to be the better unit in terms of reliability, but this guy had destructive potential with all of this damage that he could potentially throw on, but he just can't protect himself. Now he gets some of that, especially with 7 or more key spheres picked up. That's going to be a big get. You combine that 30% defense or damage reduction on top of all this defense that he's getting from all of the other orbs and plus his base passive. This guy is going to be really good now. You run this guy, I think one of his best linking buddies is the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. These two together can do devastating amounts of damage. Very nice. And he seals. So when you do get hit, it will be reduced damage and it will be a sealed super attack in most cases. Following that, we've got the Int Boobity. So let's check out Boobity. Bobbity, EZA. Yeah, I'm not calling it Boobity. I'm just going to say Boobity. It's easier. Int type key plus 300%. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn. Causes supreme damage with a high chance to stun. Attack and defense plus 120 when HP is 80% or more. Gains an additional attack plus 100% and all allies defense plus 50. When HP is 80% or below, plus an additional defense plus 100%, and then all allies key plus 3, attack plus 50%. Recovers 8% HP. So basically, he just continues to do what he does before, but a little bit better. So he was a supporting unit that could stun. Now he gains a little bit more in terms of protecting himself, and he gets a little bit more offensively too, but he's not there for offense. He's there for defense and for support. So nice standard boost for Boobity. And last but not least, the worst unit of all of the Heroes units. Let's hope his EZA is good. Adult Gotenks, or Teen Gotenks Super Saiyan 3. Let's see. Gotenks Super Saiyan 3. Key plus 300% for tech. Causes supreme damage and raises attack and defense for 6 turns. 50%. Okay, good start. Good start. All right. Passive attack and defense plus 100%. Plus an additional attack plus 100% when performing a super attack. Key plus 1 up to 3. And attack and defense plus 10% up to 30 for each super attack performed. Okay. High chance to perform an additional super attack for 5 turns from the first appearance. Okay. That's much better than what he used to be. That's totally fine. So basically, he's a rush into battle immediately type unit. In a battle of attrition, he's going to be a little less productive, but still, your hidden potential and your overall build should be able to suffice. He's just going to be hitting a lot harder initially, which is basically the nature of a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks unit anyway. So there you have it. Those are the 7 EZAs for the original 7 Dragon Ball Heroes units to drop. So next year, we should see the 2018 set of Dragon Ball Heroes units get EZAs. But until then, let me know which of these EZAs do you think is the best. Out of all of these, which one stands out the most to you? For me, I think it's the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks and probably the Toa. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks and Toa are the ones that I'm most excited about. But let me know what you guys think. Folks, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your favorite EZA, your least favorite EZA. Did the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks get justice? And what do you think about the new organization or grouping that they've done for the categories in Dokkan? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you ladies know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.